Have you ever heard someone say weak or strong side when referring to putting at the basket? Well, today on JustDisc, we're going to quickly tell you what putting weak versus strong side actually means, and then we're going to tell you what's the best way to have your putter enter into the chains to have its highest probability of catching and staying in. So let's get into it. When putting right-hand backhand, the weak side refers to the left side of the basket and the strong side refers to the right side of the basket. We refer to the right side of the basket as the strong side because this is where the disc has the highest chance of catching and staying in the basket. But you may be asking, why does it have a better chance on the right side if you're right-hand backhand? Well, we're going to give you a few reasons on why this is the case. All discs that are thrown right-hand backhand start to finish or fade to the left as they begin to slow down. It happens to all discs from putters to distance drivers. Therefore, when a disc is coming towards the basket with a right to left movement, if it comes in more towards the right side, first of all, it has more room for error, but also it's going to catch more of the chains and the chains are going to kind of hug the disc and keep it in the basket. In addition, because of the disc spinning clockwise for a right-hand backhand player, it makes the disc want to spit out more if it hits onto the left side. It's almost like it pushes it out a little bit easier because of that spin. And obviously, if you're throwing left-hand backhand, the strong and weak sides are reversed. So now that you know why putts spit out more to the left side for right-hand backhand players, we want to give you guys just a few tips on how your putter should be entering the basket to give it the best chance of staying in. Hyzer putting always results in the putter catching less of the rows of chains. It comes in a little bit more vertically and less horizontally, so less of those rows are able to catch and hug the disc. Sometimes the disc will even go straight through. And putting two nose up allows the wind to get underneath the disc and move it around. Whether it's coming from the left, right, front, or back, it'll expose it a little bit more and won't create those accurate putts that you're looking for. It's therefore important to be conscientious, be mindful when you're practice putting to try and keep that nose angle down as much as possible because it's going to give the disc a better chance of catching and staying in the basket. Now, obviously, it's important to note that when you're putting farther out, a little nose up is going to go a long way, or even when you're putting uphill. And when you have an object in your way and you're trying to putt, a little hyzer or anhyzer putt is going to be a requirement. But if you watch the professionals like Ricky Wysocki, Eagle McMahon, Matt Bell, or Adam Hams, watch the way they putt and you'll see what we're talking about. And as a last note, please remember that we're not telling you to always aim to the right side of the basket if throwing right-hand backhand. You still want to aim to the center of the basket, especially for those shorter putts, to allow for a slight miss to the left or right. However, the farther out you get, the more you may want to start aiming to the right of the basket, especially if you have a putter with a high amount of fade. And obviously, aim to the left if you're left-hand backhand. So we really hope you learned something valuable today, and if you have any questions, please let us know in the comments below. We love answering your questions. And if you'd like to be a part of this incredible JustDisc community, subscribe if you haven't already. And check out our Patreon for more exclusive JustDisc content. Thanks as always for watching JustDisc. Please stay tuned for more disc golf content, and we'll see you in the next one. Merci beaucoup et à bientôt.